23, at the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 13. The other forward position, at 6'6", number 10, man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, the other dog, standing 6'5", number 8, Levine.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Jonas Valanciunas.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Outside Johnson. Here's Russell. Up and in on the layup.
And what a dribble display by Russell. You gotta love his creativity.
Here's Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Murray. Here's LaVine for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Johnson. From 11 feet away, Thomas, that's good.
And not really played as a playmaker, Cam Johnson, with the smart play, just giving it up.
Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with it. He's guarded by Claxton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
First one falls for him. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
And you look at the Kings, Brent, they've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
Outside Russell. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Thomas. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from LaVine. Here's Ellis, guarded by Russell. Murray passes to Sabonis. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Over Williams. That one a little long. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Russell from outside. Nails it from 3. Russell's got 5 now.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Outside Murray. Ellis passes to Levine. And another miss by Sacramento. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ellis. 9 points for him in his last game. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis with a screen on Williams. The 3 from DeRozan. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Outside, Williams. Thomas, right side. Back to Claxton. Pass to Williams. Russell against Sabonis. From deep three-point range. The shot by Russell, no good.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
It's stolen by Johnson. Russell deciding where to go with it. Claxton a screen on Sabonis. Pass to Thomas. Levine with a steal. Now the Kings in transition. On up the court. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Please welcome to the floor, your 916 crew.
And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
Here's Williams. Still no points. On the wing, Levine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Nets with the lead. Outside, Williams. Outside, Russell. Johnson against DeRozan. Launches it. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Williams. Thomas outside. And another shot. And the layup is good.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Levine for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Levine's got 6.
And we've watched it for years, the floor stretching ability of Levine.
Now here's Russell. 5 points in the game. There's the 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Here's Levine. It's a 3-point game. Outside Murray. Levine against Thomas. Levine passes to Ellis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The shot by Russell, no good. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Here's Ellis. He's scoreless. Murray's shot is good.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. And the Nets also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Thomas finds Claxton. Pass to Johnson. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Thomas. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Thomas has got 6 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Monk. Rebounded by the Nets.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Thomas misses.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Levine, that one's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. And it's Monk missing. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson on the wing. Monk covers. Levine against Russell. Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
And the Kings shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Now here's Levine. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. Sabonis with a screen on Thomas. Double team on DeRozan. Back to Levine. Murray for 3. Russell with the rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Levine. Levine with some nice D. From the corner. The rebound by the Nets.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
DeRozan against Thomas. And the basket is good.
I mean, this is who DeRozan is, a bucket getter, and he does it in many ways.
Johnson passes to Russell. Back to Johnson. Outside Russell. Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Monk passes to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Thomas. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Rejected by Claxton. Johnson against Levine. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Monk. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Claxton. No luck on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. Kings trail by 3 to the inside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot is up. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Levine. He's got 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Russell. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Russell's got 10.
And I think D'Lo has all sorts of confidence when he has that kind of spot in his arsenal.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Levine. And it's in there. 12 points for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Brooklyn out in front, up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 3 on the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. Johnson is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Williams. Then there's Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Wilson's checked in for Melton.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Malik Monk.
And Monk, no good on that one. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Wilson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Clowney. Right side, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from the high post. Hauled in by the Kings. Carter with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Sabonis with it. Here's Lyles. For 3. They get it again. Monk for 3. Counted from distance. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's the shot Monk is looking for, and he drills it.
Inside. It's tipped. Here's Laravia. Still without a bucket. To the paint. Here's Lyles. Pass to Sabonis. Five to shoot. And here's Carter. From behind the arc. And the Kings with another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Wilson. Back to Johnson. To the middle. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Carter against Johnson. Outside Monk. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
Somebody needs to get this lesson. Shake it.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at Brooklyn, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. Outside Sharp. Down low. Here's Ellis. Williams defending. Ellis passes to Sabonis. Going inside. Here's a look at some stats for Keon Johnson.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent, a significant game tonight with serious playoff implications on the line.
Well, you could just feel it in the atmosphere, right, BA? Even us coming in, you saw a lot more fans outside of the building. They're here early. They're watching the warm-ups. The players seemed like they're locked in. Those coaches' meetings we had even had some intensity to them. So I'm fired up to be sitting here with you to watch this one.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Well, what elevates Sabonis is his team-first mentality. He's looking to pass. He's looking to help. He wants to set screens to get guys open. He just wants everyone to be successful.
Here's Sharp. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Here we go, all alone for the finish. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Love the hustle. When the break is on, so is Malik Monk.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Here's Wilson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Ellis. Watford covering. Here's Lyles. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Watford. Nets trail by 12. And here's Johnson. 14 points for him last game against New York.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Monk. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Levine. Takes the 3. Claxton with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Outside Johnson. Now Thomas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Malik Monk picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And he drops the first. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
So the Kings making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. And so he hits both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Monk. He's got 10. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Ellis taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Clowney. Thomas with the ball. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine not messing around, in tight.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Johnson. Monk against Thomas. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Thomas has got 15.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
They set a pick. DeRozan outside. Ellis passes to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ellis. Covered by Johnson. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Kings score.
I like how patient DeRozan can be. I mean, even when the clock is up against him, just real calm and real steady.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Graham.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis.
One shot.
And that one misses. Sacramento leading by 9. Left side Monk. Pass to Ellis. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Here's DeRozan. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Johnson finds Russell. And here's Claxton. Valanciunas covering. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Now Williams. No made baskets yet. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Pass to Ellis. Back to Monk. Outside Levine. Now DeRozan. Covered by Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring shooting guards in the league this season. Zach LaVine 3rd.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
Well, these are the assassins of the NBA right there. The players who can turn a game on its head when they start to feel it. They are almost always the primary focus of the opposing defense.
Thomas against Monk. Thomas outside. Great D that time from Monk.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Russell. Here's Claxton. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Ellis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Valanciunas with a screen on Thomas. Knocks it loose. Valanciunas passes to Monk. Here's DeRozan. And another miss by Sacramento. Nets trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side Russell. Pass to Williams. Outside Russell. Now here's Thomas. He's got 17. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And some changes here for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Keegan Murray in for Monk.
One shot.
Free throw good. Thomas.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Outside Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Murray, covered by Johnson. Now here's DeRozan from the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Doesn't go for him. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Murray finds DeRozan. Here's Ellis. Murray passes to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Thomas. Shot by Levine, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Outside Russell. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go. Rebound by Sacramento. They've led by as many as 14. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Zaire Williams.
These are his first free throws of the game.
4th team foul. At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. DeRozan hits them both. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Sacramento Kings.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather.
and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
And taking a look at Sacramento, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. We're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's Levine. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan. 1 shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal.
That one on Russell.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for 2. Ellis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Claxton. Thomas with the ball. Claxton, a screen on Levine. And he lays it up and in. Thomas has got 22.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Levine for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Thomas, that's good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Thomas. Here's Levine for 3. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oh, Levine, pretty.
Yeah, and this is Levine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
Pass to Claxton. Now Williams. Thomas outside. Shoots over Levine. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 7 now in this quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Levine. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Zach Levine. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Levine.
You know, Zach Levine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Now here's Claxton. Give him 8. Thomas outside. Clock at 6. Claxton a screen on Levine. And Claxton throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Murray. DeRozan with the ball. Williams defending.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Williams. Back to Russell. Picked it out of midair. Thomas with a steal. Outside Russell. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Ellis. DeRozan double-teamed. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Thomas misses. The Kings lead by 12. Levine with it. Claxton picks him up. Here's Murray. Murray takes flight.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Outside Johnson. DeRozan against Williams. To the paint. Levine with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. The three from DeRozan. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Now here's Russell. He's got 10. To the inside. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Claxton. Williams in the post. DeRozan on him. Williams misses. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Ellis. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Russell. The finish! And then Russell with the dunk!
The swipe, the bucket. How about that sequence from Russell?
Here's Ellis, guarded by Russell. Murray passes to DeRozan. Over Williams. Again, the miss by the Kings. Nets trail by 15. It's Thomas on the wing. On the take. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Russell. The 15-footer is good. Russell's got 14.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Over Williams. And DeRozan gets it to go. DeRozan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Russell. Here's Wilson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Williams. Fires from deep. Another shot. And that one's good. Wilson. Wilson's got his second basket of the night.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Monk finds Levine. DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Inside DeRozan.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Outside Johnson. Claxton a screen on Murray. Johnson passes to Claxton. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn.
On the floor for the Nets, number 9, Trendon Watford.
The Kings lead by 15. Outside Murray. Back to Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Now Monk. Picked by Sabonis. Fires the 3. And it's Monk missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Johnson. No points so far. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that Johnson keeps his intensity. He doesn't let the foul stop him.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Johnson. So the Nets making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. He's off on the second. The Kings lead by 14. Here's Murray. It's Murray finishing it off.
Saw a lot of this from Murray as he worked his way into the league. Starting to show up now.
Watford the pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson, defended by DeRozan. Johnson against Levine. From the baseline. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Murray. From 17. And it's DeRozan missing. Nets trail by 16. Outside Johnson. Watford with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. DeRozan outside. Double team on DeRozan. Outside for Levine. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Johnson a screen on Monk. Here's Watford. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Monk.
First personal foul. 5th team foul.
Mind the lanes.
At
Mind
the
the lanes.
line for 1.
Good shot.
Domantas Sabonis.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
And Sabonis such a key to this team and what they do on the inside. A big man that does a little bit of everything.
Inside. Here's Wilson, defended by DeRozan. Wilson, no good. Sacramento leading by 14. Levine passes to DeRozan. Rebounded by Johnson. Well, the Nets shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Back to Watford. Pass to Johnson. From the top of the key, DeRozan with the rebound.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Nets trail by 16. Outside Johnson. Outside Johnson. Levine with a steal. Pass to Carter. Back to Levine. Shoots over Johnson. Zach LaVine with a terrific move in the bucket. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shoots over Levine. Johnson with a bucket.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lyles, covered by Johnson. DeRozan right side. Back to Lyles. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, DeRozan. It's blocked. He gets it up. He can't get it to go. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Brooklyn, Trendon Watford is out there with Johnson. Then there's Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the 3. Back to Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Fires for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Monk. Johnson with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 16. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Valanciunas passes to Monk. The 3 is up. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Down low. Here's Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Levine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
At the line for 2, Zach LaVine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Levine. Nets trail by 18. Watford outside. Pass to Johnson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Keon Johnson, shooting just 1.
And that one misses. The Kings lead by 16. Levine with it. Pass to Lyles. Levine feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Day'Ron Sharp. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Kings, Zach Levine. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
The shot by Watford, no good. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Monk passes to Ellis. Back to Monk. Beyond the arc. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Sharp, a screen on Monk. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
And he knocks down the first one. Laravia is checked in for Lyles. And Johnson drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. The Kings lead by 19. Here's Ellis. Outside Monk. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And look who's in the middle of all of that action. Of course, it's Valanciunas getting fouled and still getting that shot off.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Valanciunas. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Lewis is checked in for Wilson. Both good from the line that time.
And Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
Now here's Johnson. 4-3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Clowney. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. Murray's checked in for the Kings. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Lewis at the line for 1.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Levine. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Thomas outside. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Ellis. Valanciunas with a screen on Thomas. And it's Monk missing. Nets trailed by 18. Here's Lewis. And here's Johnson. Defended by Murray. Sharp passes to Thomas. Second chance effort. Hauled in by the Kings. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Sharp against Levine. Wing shot on the way, and the jumper is on the mark. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Johnson, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Ellis passes to Valanciunas. Now here's Levine. Pass to Ellis to the right side. Here's Murray. Tries again. Clowney pulls it in.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And here's Johnson. Sharp with it. Levine comes with the double team. Thomas against Monk. 3-pointer. Thomas misses.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
To the paint. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Murray. Outside Monk. Valanciunas sets a screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, and Monk is one of those guys off the bench, an energizer, someone that can provide a scoring punch to your offense.
The Kings call timeout.
The Kings with the timeout. That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
And it's really a shame that they won't make the playoffs despite all of his efforts. But if he continues to play at this level, a playoff appearance might not be far off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Well, Brent, in a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. You got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
For Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas. And Sacramento making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas. And here is DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. Over Williams. And DeRozan gets it to go. DeRozan's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
Russell, that's good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Sabonis. Thomas against Levine. Sabonis left side. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Nets trail by 18. Now Russell. Outside Johnson. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Levine against Thomas. Buries it down low. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Johnson passes to Thomas. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Ellis passes to DeRozan. Levine against Thomas. Picked by Sabonis. Inside. Ooh, poked away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And now the Nets on the break. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Now here's Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Thomas. Murray for 3. Fires in the triple.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Dance gear time. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself up on the big screen? Time to show us your best moves. Let's go. All right, the camera's on you. Take it away.
Here's Williams. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
The Kings lead by 19. Levine passes to Murray. Back to Levine. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the line. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Levine's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
A shot Levine can make work. I mean, he'll just exploit whatever gap he finds in the defense.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Keegan Murray.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Clowney, he's checked in for Johnson. Martin comes in for Williams. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And Watford subbed in for Russell. Good on the second one. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Laravia. Valanciunas with a screen on Martin. Here's Laravia. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zach LaVine.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Now here's Thomas. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. .58 seconds left in the game. And the layup is good. Thomas has got 33 points. Sacramento has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Laravia. Valanciunas down low. He's guarded by Claxton. And another miss by Sacramento. And the Nets with possession here. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Malik Monk picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Line for the Nets. Cameron Johnson, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Carter, the pass to Valanciunas. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Monk. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Zach LaVine.